Case file number 301. The Sewer Kings. Filed by Detective Marcus K. Doyle, Metro Vice, Special Liaison, Unofficial Kindred Watch. I used to think the city was made of steel and concrete. Turns out it's made of secrets. I was 3 months into an undercover prostitution bust near the waterfront when I saw my first vampire. Not the sexy kind the movies feed you. No, this one looked like something scraped off a leper colony in hell. Half his face was peeling, eyes like pits, smelled like old blood and basement mold. I didn't scream, I didn't shoot. I just stood there like a goddamn statue while he pulled a guy through a sewer grate like a sack of meat. That was my first glimpse of the Nosferatu. They found me before I could find them again, said I was useful, said I could either help them or end up in pieces floating through the storm drains. I chose to help. And now I know the truth about the Sewer Kings, the clan everyone, even other vampires would rather pretend didn't exist. Clan Nosferatu, the Hidden Ones. They're one of the 13 original clans. Ancient, cursed with a deformity so profound it makes every one of them look like something out of a fever dream. It's not a disease, it's the blood. As soon as they're embraced, the transformation begins. Skin boils, hair falls out, jaws twist, eyes bulge. No two look the same, but every single one is hideous. That's their curse, but also their shield. You see, while the Ventru rule from their skyscrapers and the Toreador drown in velvet and cocaine, the Nosferatu are watching, always watching. From the sewers, the CCTV feeds, the whispers of the homeless, the vents of your penthouse. They are the information brokers of the kindred world, and their reach goes deeper than any government agency I've ever worked with. Their antediluvian, if you believe in those fairy tales, was named Absimiliard, a vain man cursed by his sire for his arrogance. When the curse of Cain took hold, he became so horrified by his reflection that he tried to destroy all mirrors. Fitting, since his children now avoid them like plague. Throughout history, Nosferatu have been the survivors, plague rats during the Black Death, advisors to mad kings, ghosts in wartime tunnels. They thrived in the shadows, and when the Camarilla rose to power after the Inquisition, they joined, but not out of loyalty, out of strategy. They knew how to survive, even if it meant smiling with broken teeth while keeping a knife behind their back. The Nosferatu gift is called obfuscate. It lets them vanish in plain sight. Not invisibility per se, more like you just don't notice them, which is why they're the best damn spies in the world. Add in animalism. They control vermin, rats, bugs, crows, you name it. And potence. They can rip a man in half if cornered. And you've got a terrifying combo of stealth, force, and eyes everywhere. They run something called the Warrens, underground networks in nearly every major city. That includes New York, Chicago, LA, and yes, Miami. They're not always literal tunnels. Sometimes it's basements, abandoned buildings, even back doors in the internet. Wherever your garbage goes, that's where they rule. In the vampire world, the Nosferatu are treated like vermin, disgusting but necessary. Camarilla princes tolerate them because of the intel they provide. Anarchs use them when they need to dig up dirt on their elders. Even the Sabbath respects their usefulness, though they have their own twisted variants of the clan. But here's the truth, and I've seen it firsthand. The Nosferatu know everything. They know about your feeding habits, your secret ghouls. That time you lost control and fed on a cop in Little Haiti. They knew before the body hit the floor. In the human world, they're ghosts. Some run dark web forums. Others blackmail CEOs or leak government corruption for fun. A few even run vampire hunter cells just to see how far things go before pulling the plug. And me, I'm their pet cop, their daylight errand boy. but I've learned more from these twisted bastards than I ever did on the force. They told me once, "We are the cancer that eats corruption." Ugly, but necessary. If you see a hobo talking to pigeons, a sewer grate that's always open, or a camera feed that's just static, walk away. Or wave hello. You never know when they're watching. And if one of them whispers your name, don't run. You're already inside the Warrens.